morning, Lionhearts. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion and your old pal Amy, and today we arrived in Louisville, Kentucky, and we were all excited because we got to Colonel Sanders' house, as you can see over our shoulder, the bust of the Colonel, and we were going to vlog his home museum that Pam told us about in the last vlog. However, we arrived and it's closed, and the security just told us it's closed until further notice because of the ongoing conditions. So we have a backup plan. Amy and I are going to take off to Nashville, and we will come back and do this and his grave another time. So Days with Jordan the Lion begins now. This is something I never thought I'd see. I'm taking a photo of Amy and the Colonel Sanders bust with an Jimi Hendrix and Elvis shirt on, so that's quite a photo op. And the bust is great, and then they have a little quote underneath that says, "A man will rust out quicker than he will wear out." Quote the Colonel. And we'll check this mansion museum out when they reopen. Now, let's head off to Nashville. We made a friend before we left. We're over here hanging out, getting ready to get in the car, and this guy came over and introduced himself. Amy made a funny joke. She said, "I would have expected it to be a chicken." All right, 65 south to Nashville. So those of you that were wondering if I was going to do an interview with my grandpa, he wasn't really feeling up for it this time, but I'm gonna come back and visit him very soon, so I'll see if I can't work it in next time. He did a lot of storytelling while we were hanging out, but I just didn't film any of it this time. What the heck is that dinosaur doing? Dinosaur World. Oh, okay, well, we know what we're doing next time we're in town. All right, our long 3-hour drive has been complete. We have arrived at the famous Nashville Madame Tussauds, the world's famous music wax attraction. And it's here at the Opry Mills Mall that used to be Opryland. There's Johnny Cash, and Johnny's got his mask on, and they're making us wear a mask to do this vlog, so I've got my Elvis mask on. Let's go check it out. Taylor Swift. All right, let's see how they laid it out. That's a big part of it, not just the figures, but how do they lay it out, how they present them. Cool, Bob Dylan. Look at that. It says Johnny Cash over here, but they're talking about how Bob came out here to Nashville and stayed with Johnny when he did the Nashville Skyline record, which I love. Lay lady, lay on my big brass bed. Then here we have a little bit of Beale Street with the Great Muddy Waters. I love this. Man, what a way to present it. There he is with his Fender Telecaster. Hoochie Coochie Man, the great Duke Ellington. And if you want to see something kind of cool, watch my vlog on the Surf Ballroom. They have a piano inside there that Duke Ellington was stranded by weather, and he signed the inside of the piano lid. Here's Billie Holiday. You might hear her over our head, and they said it takes like 5 years to make some of these. They come directly from the London shop. And here's Randy Travis. Randy's making a pretty good recovery. I love that song of his, Forever and Ever, Amen. Take a look at this. That's Patsy Cline in there.
WSM, the show that made country.
They're winning me over right here with Nudie Cohn, who made that car, made a lot of the awesome Western outfits that you see Dolly wearing right here. He also did Porter Wagner.
Show Hank Williams how he looks like Hank Williams.
And he's actually, you're right, Amy, he's wearing a nudie suit that I was just mentioning. He was one of the first people to wear him. And there's the exact one that they replicated for the wax figure. And then this is little Jimmy Dickens. He also wore the nudie suits. He used to do a lot of funny songs. So he was a pretty short fella. But everybody loved Jimmy at the Grand Ole Opry. He's actually got a statue right in front of the Ryman. Look at that. That guitar. That great. He's also got a really interesting headstone if you go out to his grave. And then, like Amy was saying, take a look at what Hank's looks like. I mean, they nailed it. They really got all the facial features and everything. And that nudie suit. Oh yeah, they do go the full 9 to create these. Went as far as to do that horseshoe ring. So now we're moving on into the offices of WSM. That's George Jones. Possum Holler. The old possum. Again, look at the rings. And there's Tammy. Then here you can actually step inside the recording studio. See, here's the recording console and everything, and there's Patsy inside. Oh yeah, it definitely looks like her. Yeah, they did a fantastic job on Patsy Cline. I noticed they didn't do the scar across her forehead after the accident. Waylon, right in front of the General Lee. Whoa! I love it. Look at Hoss. Dang. That's just about as close as we're ever gonna get to a photo with Waylon, so we'll take it. It's a pretty cool way of presenting it, having him in front of the General Lee, because he was the narrator of Dukes of Hazzard, of course. And then you got Minnie Pearl here, right in front of a set of the Grand Ole Opry Barn. That's great. Just so proud to be here. A really great James Brown. Take a look at this. Wow. It's really good. Hardest working man in show business. Look at that shirt, JB. Nice. You're wondering what's on the back, aren't you? Oh, nothing, just Godfather of Soul. Over here we have Kenny Rogers, the Gambler. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this one because to me it's a little bit too much like later Kenny Rogers than Kenny Rogers I remember. And then here's Loretta Lynn, Butcher Hollow. So we're gonna move on from the Grand Ole Opry and we're gonna go into Nashville Recording Studios and into $1 Million Quartet. Amy found him. Look at that. Of course, Elvis.
He looks pretty sweaty.
Well, might have been a long night in the $1 Million Quartet history. Do you think? What do you think of the face, though? Do you think that it's the way that you like to see Elvis from this period?
I don't think it looks like Elvis.
No?
I mean, it looks similar, but
I don't know. Yeah, he was probably that tall. Amy's wondering if Elvis's head was really that big.
together.
I do like the way they laid it out though, because you can see they've got the piano that Elvis would have been playing, Jerry Lee Lewis over here playing one. You can sit down at one with them. Johnny looks unamused over here.
Everyone else looks like them though.
Yeah, Johnny doesn't look too amused, but I like it. I think it's a young Johnny. It really nailed it. And then we got Carl. Yeah, pretty good Carl Perkins, and then Jerry Lee Lewis, they nailed it. I mean, you just gotta capture the energy of him. I think they did. Yeah, I like it. I think they did a pretty good job of this one. And I love that they recreated the inner office in here, that you get the full feel. Amy's up there playing with the killer, Jerry Lee Lewis. What are you playing, Amy? Whole lot of shaking going on?
No.
They actually do have a record your own voice-o-graph machine here, and we were gonna use it, but it's turned off. Look, Amy knows how to play. There's a ghost that sits down with her, and as soon as she moves her hands,
I'm playing this.
you're amazing. Take a look at this. Hendrix. See, we've hit Lucille's, so you know what's coming next, but look at Jimmy. That's a great Jimmy. Wild Jimmy. Oh yeah, that is awesome. Take a look. When the power of love is greater than the love of power, the world will know peace. So I teased you with this a second ago. Look, Lucille's bar. Who do you think's gonna be there? Come on, who do you think's gonna be there? Of course, the king of the blues, BB. That is great. With Lucille. God, I love BB King. You wanna hear some great BB King? Of course, The Thrill Is Gone, but listen to Hummingbird. I love that song. Amy's in here in the Soul Train room with Diana Ross and Stevie Wonder. We'll come back to you, Diana. Is he helping you at all?
I was playing that.
I know, was he helping you at all? So check out Diana Ross while Amy plays chopsticks for us.
I said it's hard to play chopsticks when this guy won't get out of my way.
Come on, Stevie! Either help or step aside. You could play that on Soul Train. She's got her hand out and everything. Rock pose.
I know.
So that's an interesting take on Soul Train that we just got. Diana Ross, Stevie Wonder, and now we're moving on to the blues, the live corner. Who do we have here? Ella Fitzgerald and Satchmo, Louie Armstrong. Take a look. I think Amy's gonna play the drums for us. Wow, really great, Ella Fitzgerald. And of course, keep in mind I have to talk a lot to cover up the music. Gives us some trouble. Oh yeah, great. That's great. You're in the band. You're hired. So now we're moving past B.B. King, and it looks like we've got Keith Urban and Charles Esten, so these must be more recent. Of course I know who Keith Urban is, but I'll be honest, I don't know who this other gentleman is. Oh, look what Amy found, or look who Amy found. Got a stage door over here, and we've got Janice. What do you think, Amy? How's that Janice look to you?
She looks like her.
Yeah, I think so too.
Kinda.
I love that they're not shying away from her smoking a cigarette. So many things now, they would never put that in there, but they actually, in her hand, have a cigarette, which was definitely Janis Joplin trademark.
Well, they should. She smokes. Her tattoo,
Oh,
too.
look, they even did the tattoos, yeah. Oh, this is really cool. So there's like a hodgepodge of rockers in here, starting with Bruce Springsteen, the boss. Yeah, he didn't. He lost it in an accident when he was young. Look, she's hanging out with Jerry. My favorite era of Jerry. This is probably like early to mid 70s, before the hair went gray. Oh, nice. Look, yeah. Oh, that's a really cool Ozzy. Look at that. Oh my God. He looks lifelike. He literally looks like he's sitting there staring at me. I would expect him to come to life right now. He looks that spot on. Holy smoke. I'm telling you, he looks very, very lifelike. You be the judge, Amy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, nose to nose, I actually thought he was gonna start talking.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Ozzy, what do you think of her shirt?
He's not answering. What's wrong with him?
They even did all the tattoos, Sharon's name and all that stuff. Look at that. Here's Kid Rock. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see any kind of Dolly Parton figure. I mean, Pigeon Forge isn't too far from here. Oh, the Chipmunks. That's interesting. Are they rock and roll superstars here? I guess so. Now these are all kind of newer people. They got, now I was told that Michael Jackson used to be right here, but they removed Michael Jackson and replaced him with Justin Timberlake. And then of course there's Katy Perry. And over here we have Miley Cyrus doing her Wrecking Ball. And then here we have Bruno Mars. And then of course Beyonce. I don't know, I think you're right. I don't know, it looks more like my friend Lauren that watches this channel more than it does Katy Perry. Okay, that's country legend George Strait. And this is Luke Bryan.
Alright, Ray. Don't forget to tag me in this pic.
You got it, Luke. Holy smoke, how creepy is that? That's Darius Rucker. Well, that's Darius Rucker, I think. Yeah.
How they do it.
Yeah, but yeah, how crazy is that? They're doing like the Lincoln exhibit from Disneyland.
The hands were molded in the same way. Next, the eyes and teeth were inserted, and then the hair. Did you know every strand of hair is inserted one by one into the wax head?
Look, they're coloring in his skin there.
The clothes I'm wearing here are actually my own, including a belt that I hope you guys can see because it's really cool. Finally, it was time to put me back together.
And then here's Faith Hill.
Every day.
And not only do they have Faith Hill, but they have... Here they have Tim McGraw. And they have a lounged out Blake Shelton. Amy found our next room. And over here we have Reba McEntire and Alan Jackson. Pretty good Reba. And then this is Trisha Yearwood. And then here's Alan Jackson. Well, that was our tour of Madame Tussauds Nashville. I thought it was pretty cool. Now we're gonna head off to Memphis. Amy knows why we're going to Memphis. Why are we going to Memphis?
I thought your dog was getting groomed.
Not in Memphis. I want to see Elvis.
Oh yeah, I want to see Elvis.
Oh, nothing. Just a 3.5 hour ride and a lot of bug splatter. All right, you can see the sun's gone down and we are just about to enter Memphis. And we're entering town to a little bit of rain and a little bit of thunderstorms. We've been seeing some lightning shooting across the sky. Look, there's a, whoa. I was just gonna say there's a sign that says the gates to Graceland are open again. That sign says downtown Memphis. How happy are you right now, Amy?
I'm gonna die. What?
That's right, I brought Amy to stay at the guest house at Graceland. I just vlogged it. It was so fun that I knew she'd want to do it, but we're gonna do a little something extra while we're here that you guys will enjoy. In case you don't know, Amy's dream is to go to Graceland, so that's what we're gonna do.
I'm so excited.
You look perfect in front of that guest house.
Thanks. Oh man, it's raining and thunder. It's perfect. I'm so excited.
We love the rain, don't we?
I do.
I do too.
Yeah, it's open 24/7. Do you know where it is?
No.
So it's under secluded.
She's been giggling all the way through this place. Okay, Amy, you can come around the corner now. I wanted you to be surprised.
Oh, that's so cool.
We are on the 6th floor. Perfect. I love that jumpsuit. All right, Amy, come on. 658. We are this way. I love the lights here. Those are my favorite.
Jordan.
Hey, Amy, are you happy?
Let's go outside. Let's go play out in the rain.
And our awesome bedroom. How can you not sleep good with the king's wardrobe up there on the wall? And that's the view outside of our window. I don't know who's more excited, her to see it or me to see her to see it. Here are the gates. I had to run up here.
I'm gonna die. I swear I'm gonna die. Oh my god!
Can you see it?
Oh my god! You can't see my tears because it's raining. Oh my god! Jordan! Elvis!
Look where you're standing. Look where you're standing. Look what you're touching.
I know.
Come over here. Take a look over the wall. You're happy?
I'm so happy.
Don't worry guys, the night is not over yet. So Amy, I want to take you out for a meal in style, so I arranged for a special ride to pick us up. Amy, here's your ride. We're going to Marlowe's in a limo with Elvis's face on it and one happy looking pig.
I love it. Cool, thank you.
Since 74, going into our 46th year.
I had heard Elvis used to get food from here, so.
He did and ate there a few times. You know, he died in 77. The restaurant opened in 74, so he ate there quite a few times.
How perfect is this? We got a pig over here, little trailer, and then look at this billboard up there. Isn't that fantastic?
You guys want a picture together?
This is about as perfect as it gets. Amy in front of this limo, and then look up there at the chimney. That's so great. The TLC.
I snapped it.
Whoa! Amy, do you like this, or what a great theme. Wow. Everything Elvis. Everything Elvis. Whoa, Elvis ate here.
Not the exact table, but the dining room back in the 70s was very different. And we had
So that's where he would have sat.
this being kind of a quiet spot, and this is where he sat, so.
That's our seat.
That's your seat. With the West brothers, and she has since passed and gone to the Lord, and this is our way of still having her in our building. And so it's our way of just celebrating. Those are all Joe Petruccio's.
Amy and I got a little combination sampler, and we got fried pickles, fried green tomatoes because we've never tried them, and some corn fritters, which they're apparently really well known for here. Thoughts on the fried green tomato, Amy?
It's really good.
I think so too. I really like it. Everyone should try them.
But I barely tried it yet. It's hot. Are you waiting for me to try it?
Yes.
Ow!
And if I'm coming to a barbecue place, I gotta try the pulled pork and the brisket. What'd you get, Amy? A pepper? Looks like you got baked potatoes.
Should I do it?
Yeah.
For real? Think it's hot? Jeremy?
Yeah.
The whole pepper?
Go for it. How hot is it? I can smell it on your breath from over here. When you exhaled, wow.
Woo! Brother.
Yeah, exactly. Did you just drink the ranch? So now we're about 5 minutes after, and she's still having trouble getting that jalapeno out of her mouth.
Each time I eat, it activates the heat. I'll start drooling if I eat.
All right, my friends, that was one heck of a meal. We're gonna call it a day here from Memphis. Thank you, Ben Gleason, Sarah Smith Nadeau, Anne Marie Callahan, and Cindy Britton for becoming my newest Patreons. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time. Have a great night, and goodbye.